Hi Aries, and welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. I'm here today to do a reading for you. This is for anyone with placements of the sign of Aries anywhere in their birth chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or really anywhere that someone has points or placements of the sign of Aries in their chart. This is also for a cross-watcher watching if you're involved with an Aries. Congratulations. Some of my favorite people are Aries. And my name is Sonia. We're going to dive in. Today I am called to use these two decks here for the main bulk of your reading. These will be for our theme. I'm going to set this deck aside. I am going to tell you a tiny bit about me before we begin. I do not read tarot in reversal. I do find that I have a very strong contract with the divine, that reading tarot in reversal for me is not how I have done tarot ever in my life. I've always done it in the upright position. If you are a person who prefers to have messages both upright and reversal, there are several other very talented, amazing readers on YouTube. But I've just always read tarot this way, and I like to get you the clearest, most concise, accurate messages. And we're going to begin. We're going to start today with one card from each of these decks for the main theme of your reading. I just got this new deck. It's so pretty. It is the Oracle of the Golden Light Oracle. I just needed to say that correctly. So I'm sorry. Let's begin here with the highest message of the theme for Aries reading today. Please and thank you. Such a beautiful day where I live. We've had so much rain lately that finally we're getting some beautiful sunny days that are warm. It finally feels like summer. So that's such a neat space that we're in. I'm very, very grateful. If you're seeing smoke in the video, it's because I do have some incense burning to clear the reading and the energy. You have two. Ooh, fun. I like when that happens. And lastly, let's get our other piece of our theme from this deck here. I'm such a tactile person too that I love the way things feel, and this has a really neat feeling to these cards. They slide really easily, and well, you have two here also. Oh, I like this for you, Aries. All right, let's dive in. For you, we have number 23, the Gift. She is literally one of my very favorite cards. I love when she comes out. And number 8, Red Garden. Ooh, that is some lovely, bright heart chakra energy that's happening here. That's lovely. Let's read. Number 23, the Gift. Whimsy, excitement, curiosity, gift. Under a snowy sky, a woman with feathered hair holds a little box. What is inside the box? We don't know for sure, but it seems to be a gift. Simple on the outside, but perhaps magical within. We can only imagine what would happen if we could tug the string and peer inside. Would it be the fulfillment of an old wish? Remember the curiosity we have before opening presents, the magical space between dreams and truth. A gift reminds us of the excitement we have in those special moments. And then let's read about Miss number 8, Red Garden. Oh, this is lovely. Gratitude, pleasure, happiness. On this card, we see a woman strolling through a garden full of flowers. The sky glows with pink petals, and the ground has turned a luminescent blue. The woman finds great peace in being one with nature. The flowers have become part of her body, and the parrot feels at home on her shoulder. During her walk down the path of life, she keeps happiness and gratitude in her heart. She notices the simple pleasures of life and is thankful for all nature has given her. So maybe it truthfully is your little gift. That gift is to sit in a state of gratitude, and what a gift that truly is. When we give gratitude to the divine responds in turn by giving us more of that which we ask for. And when it's in a high vibrational place, nothing can come through that isn't beautiful. So that's really lovely. I think that's super fun. And then now I think it's so interesting. Both of these are very red, very heart chakra, very warm and inviting. You have the card of Mentor and the card of Navigate. Both of these are blue. So very either throat chakra or third eye chakra. But let's read. Let's start with Mentor. I love this deck. It's so pretty. We started selling it at my work, and it's just such a, like I said, I love the way cards feel. It has like this little tiny bit of texture to it, and they're very nice. So Mentor, an experienced and trusted advisor. You have a team of mentors in person and in spirit that will not let you fail. Trust them enough to let them guide you. Their stories and their teachings will completely elevate your life. Affirmation would be, I can trust others to help me, and I don't have to do everything on my own. Ooh, so that's kind of cool also. So could potentially be that the gift here is to sit in gratitude for the people in your life that actually show up for you. Your next card is Navigate. Plan and direct the route or course. You will begin to intuitively know your next steps in life and will not be distracted from your purpose. Affirmations are, I am on the right path. I am not lost, and I follow my joy. Ooh. I feel like both of these are basically stating, too, that you've got people around you that are willing to help you. You are sitting in a grateful space for those people and the gift that are those people. And you are basically following what it is you're wanting. You're planning your steps and you're looking forward to that. So I want to set these back here. Normally I don't have so many that are for a theme of a reading, but I like how we're going to move forward to this. So how exciting. We're going to begin here with how your love interest, the person you're thinking about in regards to this reading, how are they seeing you in your connection at this time? Please and thank you. How is Aries person seeing them in their connection at this time? This is also a newer deck to me, and it's so slippery. These cards are really nice. I like them quite a bit. We're going to move over here. What is your person's 3D energy? What are they experiencing in the 3D right now towards your connection? Please and thank you. This is the shared space of your connection. This is something you both are experiencing in this connection together. It's if you're separated, you're experiencing it in tandem. If you're together, this is actually happening for both of you. Please and thank you. Aries and their person, what's happening in the shared space of their connection. That's a bit too many. Uh-oh. Knocked my little lady gnome over. Being a little stubborn. Ooh. I love how they're so slippery. Okay. And lastly, what are your person's true 3D feelings for you at this time? Please and thank you. I feel like to further go on to your theme here is that sometimes the gift of what we're dealing with in life is just attention or energy from other people. And them actually showing up for you. So I think this will be really fun for us to dive in. Aries, how your person of interest is seeing you at this time is the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Isn't that card so pretty? I just love the artwork on this deck. So I'm sensing that your person of interest or the person on your mind is seeing you as having some clarity about a new beginning in love or a recommitment to love. I want to get a clarification on this. From the sense that I have, they might see you as this gift. That could be too. They see you as something that is a brand new beginning in love for them. Queen of Swords can be very logical. She can be very sharp. She can be very cutting. I don't sense that here. I sense that it could be that you're having to look at emotions from a logical standpoint, but let's get more information. Please clarify for me this Ace of Cups, Queen of Swords, and how Aries person is seeing them at this time. Ooh, 10 of Cups. That's really lovely energy. I get the sense, all in all, that whenever there's a 10 and a 1, you have a 10, you have a 1, that makes an 11. We could be dealing with a twin flame dynamic. We do not have to be. I get the overall sense that your person of interest is looking at you. They're seeing you as you're doing some weighing of the options, like, what is the beginning of this connection going to be like? What is the long term going to be like? And that's actually some really nice balanced energy. I always see Queen of Swords as too, she's loving and kind, but she also is diplomatic enough to look at things from a less emotional standpoint. So I feel like they're seeing you being very balanced with your thoughts and your emotions. That's really lovely energy. Let's get some insight on them. Let's move forward to what are they dealing with in their 3D energy towards your connection. We have the Emperor. We have the 10 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the 8 of Wands. So remember when I said there's twin energy here, Emperor can mean divine masculine in any connection. If you're not dealing with a twin dynamic, that's okay. This isn't screaming it at me, but you could be. So I'm sensing your person of interest is either someone who really has a lot of responsibility, could be a business owner, could be the head of your household, husband or wife, breadwinner, father, mother. So we all have we have masculine and feminine energy in all of us. It's just what of the two energies is more dominant. Traditionally speaking, this is a male masculine energy card. Doesn't have to mean that your person is male. I like to have everything be very gender neutral. So obviously this could be for a woman watching for a man watching for a woman watching for woman, man watching for man, they watching for they. It could be really anything. I'm just saying this energy that your person is embodying is that they are standing in their power. They know who they are. They're very articulate. They've got responsibilities because that's the next thing. 10 of Swords. So something they're dealing with is ending. It's also kind of painful. You see all these swords in this human being that's laying down here. This person does not have any skin on themselves any longer either. So they've really been through it. I feel like with the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Wands is that they've got some sadness. There's some regrets here. There's something that has happened that's felt pretty sad, fairly lonely. I want to get some insight. Please tell me more about what Aries person is this 10 of Swords. What is in their 3D environment what is this 10 of Swords embodying? What is it? 8 of Pentacles. It's something they worked really hard on. And perhaps it didn't come into fruition. Tell me more about this 5 of Cups for Aries person. What is that 5 of Cups about? The Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You do not have to be. The 7 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. What I see here is that there is some sadness and some regret about the fact that they moved away from something in their life, possibly something that was very painful, and they had put a lot of energy into it and it didn't work out. It ended, and it ended in a very painful way. So they moved away from it. Yes, there might have been some dishonesty or some non-truths Sometimes things we omit are technically lies also, but there's sadness here. There's regret here about that. And they do want to speak about it. They want to have some clear communication about it because it is in the 3D. It is real. There's an 8 of Wands here, so something that they wanted to have speed up. It could be truthfully that, this is the theme for both of you. I'm really drawn here is that I follow my joy. I know what I want. I know my path. I made the plan. So real strongly, I'm maybe getting the sense that your person stood in this power and they really wanted things to work. And maybe it just hasn't come in correctly. They're feeling like it's been a little, they've got some regrets about it. Something didn't quite go right and they worked really hard on it. Maybe if we move forward, we'll gain a little more insight. There are a lot of cards here about what is in your shared space of the experience, but that may give us a little bit more about your person. So we have the 3 of Cups. Remember, this is something you're both experiencing in your connection at this time. We have the High Priestess. That's a Pisces card. It's also a Cancer card. So again, we've got a Cancer. I'm also seeing Aries. That's your card. So this could be that they're really focused on you. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Cups. And we have the 4 of Wands. Ooh. Oh, Aries. Okay. In the shared space of your experience is something you both are really strongly listening to your intuition about regarding reconnecting, recommitting, possibly finding that gratitude in your experience. It feels to me like they're seeing you as being really logical, balancing emotions about love and about your connection and your long-term relationship. They're over here really wanting to have, they've put a lot of work and effort and energy into something that didn't pan out correctly. You're both really strongly listening to your intuition. You're sitting in a space of wanting to gain clarity on what's going on. And there's a driving force behind this. We've got 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, something very painful. You see all these swords. There are 2 people here, 2 halves of a person, which to me always can mean more twin energy. All of these swords are piercing right in the heart chakra space. And remember what I said, this is a lot of heart chakra energy, a gift of being grateful. Yeah, I gather I'm getting a really clear sense here that something very painful happened. And it's the truth. You both have clarity. There was an epiphany moment about it. And now things are starting to move forward. There are 2 snakes here. Not that I think both of you are snakes. It's just that's another twin energy situation where that which is meant for you will come up from the bottom. That which is meant to leave you will fall off. It's something that was pretty heartbreaking, that was rooted in a space of love. King of Cups is loving, kind, but also not overbearing. He's very gentle and very soft in the way he gives love, sometimes almost to a fault where he'll stand back and not really show. But 4 of Wands, this is also more twin flame energy. So I strongly am feeling now we're getting a lot of clarity that this is a lot about twin flame. An 11-11. It also doesn't have to be. It could be also a really divine counterpart. But strongly I'm sensing something happened here and it was pretty painful. And you both are trying to get centered. You're trying to navigate. And sometimes that requires us to actually ask for help from people we trust. Sometimes it can mean going to therapy together to get this back on track, because I see them seeing you as being very logical and very analytical about your relationship. They're over here wishing something had happened and it didn't come into fruition correctly. So there's some regrets. I really firmly believe maybe you're both trying to find the path forward, but let's get some clarification on your side. What does this shared space of the experience mean for Aries? Please and thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Oh, and there's another one here I didn't even see. Page of Wands. Okay, Aries, what I definitely see here is that your heart was broken. Something happened. This is double clarification because it landed right on there. Something happened in this relationship, this paradigm, that genuinely hurt you. It was very painful. You felt like you had worked really hard on this. You believed in it. You knew it was going to happen. You were waiting for it to come in. And then it didn't. What did happen is that it was extraordinarily painful. So I'm gathering the fact that you thought one way was going to happen and something completely different happened. Usually I say Page of Wands is about someone sharing really good news. In this case, I'm sensing she is really sitting there in quiet contemplative energy, which goes back to this High Priestess. I think you're doing a lot of soul searching about, do I even want to make this work? Is the timing correct for this? I'm not even sure I want this to work anymore because it's been so painful. And I believe that's why they're seeing you sitting over here in this energy where you are really being not overly emotional. You're letting your head sort of also give you some messages about the situation. I believe that you love your person. I can see that here quite a bit. And the fact that there is a Three of Swords here twice means that this was hurting you more so than it hurt your person. But let's get their side of this story. Please clarify for me Aries person's side of their shared experience, please and thank you. Okay. There's a lot to unpack, and we're going to do it. Okay, Page of Cups. They want to apologize to you about something. I'm sensing it's what this heartbreaking thing is. I'm also sensing it's this regret they have over here that was them trying to move away and to sneak away, and they weren't truthful, and I'm sensing that's what has hurt you. And they're wanting to apologize for that. They know they messed up. That's why the world is here. They know they have to complete something, shut out a cycle, usher in something brand new with you, because they see you as their Queen of Cups. Remember, King of Cups is down here. This is how their experience of you is. They love you. The Queen of any suit is the more feminine side. She sits back, she receives. She is so generous with her love and her gifts and her kindness. She is truthfully sitting here in a very loving, gentle experience. I believe that your person really does want to apologize to you and end something really painful. Three of Pentacles, they want to work together with you to renew this, to come back to this Ace of Cups. They want to refresh. They want to start over. They know it's up to you. That's why they see you as you're over here trying to make good decisions for yourself about this. Because they see you as their Empress. Remember what I said. Here's their energy, Emperor. Here's what this shared experience is. They see you as this Empress. They see you as their divine counterpart. This is divine feminine. Queen of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Oh my. Aries, if you don't know this, I'm gonna be sad to tell you, but I think that you do know it because there's 2 times the Three of Swords here. Your person, I believe, had an affair. I'm not necessarily, I don't see any wands here. So I don't believe it was sexual in nature. I believe that they formed a friendship with somebody else that really hurt you. There are two queens here. There's a Queen of Cups and a Queen of Swords. And then there's the juggling card. Wow, I just want to say I'm sorry if that's your story because, again, oh, I didn't even say this. This reading is not going to resonate with every person, every Aries out there, and it's also not going to resonate with every person that's dealing with an Aries. What it is going to be, though, is someone's true story. If it does resonate, or if even only one sentence or one set of cards. But the person I'm strongly connecting with, or the group of people, the collective I'm connecting with, your person started a friendly affair that became rooted in feelings, and they feel terrible about it. That goes back to this down here. They have some serious regrets about sneaking away, not being truthful, moving forward towards something they knew they weren't supposed to be doing. They did it kind of fast. It came in real quick. Gosh, Aries, I'm so sorry. I know that has got to really hurt. That, no wonder. She just pierced. It just so painful. I'm sorry, Aries, and I'm going to move forward because I feel like the last piece of this puzzle, when I got to this Divine Empress card, I'm not kidding. I got this strong intuitive hit that there was going to be another Queen card, and it was going to clarify that they had kind of stepped out. Oof. I love when that happens because it definitely clarifies for me that my intuition's very high. I do apologize because I know that that can hurt. But this might give us some better insight. This is their true, genuine 3D feelings for you at this time. We have Death. We have the Four of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. I like all of this energy for you. So their feelings for you right now are being transformed. Something toxic. I hate using that word. I'm sorry. I'm going to try really hard in all of my other readings to never use that word because I feel like it's so ugly. There is something karmic in nature that they made them go and kind of step out and to go try to form a relationship, whether it's friends or sexual. Like I said, there were no wands here, so I really did not see anything sexual in nature. But they want to transform that. They want to end any of the karmic and negative energy, the low vibrational stuff that they brought in, and they want to transform it completely with you. Right now, they're meditating. They are sitting in quiet contemplation about what needs to happen and why. They know what they have to do, and they will do it. Queen of Wands is warm. She is giving. She is very beautiful in her nature. She is physically lovely to look at. She also is the Queen of Action, so she will get moving on everything she wants to do, and she will do it in a very loving capacity. So I want to get a little bit more about this Death. What is it Aries person would like to end and rebirth and transform in the connection with Aries, please and thank you? The Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Pisces. This is a Pisces card. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. That's a Scorpio card. There's a lot of water energy. You might really for sure be dealing with a water sign. I can see that pretty strongly. If not, doesn't have to be. I'm just saying what I see here. But I think what they're wanting to transform is they want to see things from your perspective. They want to hear why this was painful to you. I believe they know it. I mean, they're not stupid, obviously. They have regret about it. So they know that that hurt you. So I feel like they're sitting kind of in this contemplative energy and they're really holding on to what they want with you. They're just trying to see this from your perspective and they're trying to hold their ground and keep true to themselves. but also to laterally give to you and to honor that, which this is kind of up to you. I can see, Aries. I feel like you kind of have the ball in your court, which in a way, this is going to sound really crazy, but it's something to be grateful for, that you do have the gift of, you get to choose. You get to be in the deciding position. I just want some clarification about this for this Queen of Wands. What is this Queen of Wands doing here in Aries person's energy? In their feelings, their true feelings for Aries. What does this Queen of Wands mean for them? Temperance. Could be dealing with a Saggy. Well, there's at least one more, maybe multiples, but there's one more message here regarding that. There we go. Temperance, King of Swords, Four of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Again, another 1111. If you're not dealing with a twin flame, you're not dealing with a twin flame. But there's twin energy all over this reading. So they are going to act, and they're going to act from a place of love, which is beautiful. They do love you. They are moving forward because they want to heal this. They want to balance it out. They're having patience. They logically know what they need to do. And it's to honor the union between the two of you and move things forward. So Aries, I really feel like your person, they see you as gorgeous. They think you're the most beautiful thing they've ever seen. They feel deep regret for what they did. And I believe that they are truthfully wanting to transform this, and they want to see it from your perspective. They want to hear it from you. They want true grounded communication from you. If it can be healthy, and if it could be balanced, and if it could be equal, because at the end of the day, they do see you as their divine counterpart. And one thing I do want to say about twin energy, so many people want to romanticize the situation of a twin flame connection. The thing about twin energy is this: we are brought to each other, and in a time where we both have come through something pretty crazy. It is meant to trigger and to find all of the shadow side of ourselves to then help engage and clear out. A twin flame dynamic is never super easy, but it is always the most fulfilling. Aries, I want to leave it here. We'll do another reading next week or the following, depending on my schedule. I do want to say thank you for being here. This has been my distinct honor and a privilege to read for you today. This is the beginning of my YouTube channel, so I'm going to ask very nicely if you felt value or content in this, if this is your story, or if you like any part of this reading. Please consider liking the video. If you drop me a comment, that gets me more out into the land of YouTubes. Also, if you subscribe to my channel, that creates the algorithm where I can get put in with other great readers and out to a larger collective. So I would love to ask if you would do that for me, please. I want to leave you with a parting thought that love and gratitude are the two highest vibrations that we have as human beings in this 3D world. Saying thank you to the divine is the highest form of communication we can do. And the divine always responds in kind by giving us small gifts and better things along our day. So I do want to let you know that, remember, love above all things is the highest inspiration we have as human beings. And it is truly the thing that drives us the most. So Aries, this is really up to you. You'll know the right thing to do. I believe that's you right over here knowing the right thing to do. I'm going to leave it here. Namaste. Have a wonderful day, Aries. Bye.